Hey folks, good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel, my friends. I hope you're doing well. I started the day out down in Wyoming and Cooper Avenue where I caught L425 going southbound, dash 9 belching out smoke, caught a Sperry Truck. Then I moved over to Lachland. I caught a train in Lachland. I think it was just a transfer train, one Norfolk Southern Locomotive. And then I decided to come up to Glendale, and on my way to Glendale, I chased a Norfolk Southern Intermodal up the line. Then when I got here, we got M506. And then we got Connersville, just came back north. Nothing but the locomotives. So we're just kind of hanging out. It's a beautiful day. Eventually I have to get going because I got to cut grass, but hey, whatever. So I think it's going to be kind of a rainy week on and off, but I don't know, we'll figure it out. Anyways, folks, some trains are going to come, and once they get here, I want to get the video rolling. So do me a favor, stay tuned, everybody. Well, everybody, good morning. I'm down in Wyoming. I hope you're doing well. Sorry about that. Still got a little cough. That's probably the last thing you wanted to hear. We got L425 coming. I see their headlight way down there. Let's see if we can zoom in on it. You guys can see very tip of the engine here, very front of that locomotive. They might be slowing down for whatever reason. Well, they got their ditch lights on, but they're not going very fast. Maybe they don't have a signal for whatever reason. I'm looking up there and the signal board here is all red. I'm at Cooper Avenue in Wyoming and Lachland. I'm on the Lachland side. There we go. I'm going to zoom in one more time. I don't seem like they're running very much this morning, but I just heard another train horn. I don't know if that was them. Their ditch lights aren't flashing. Well, that's looking south towards Millsdale. Look at that guy. Another Cardinal. There he goes. So I wonder if he doesn't have a signal, if he stopped. I'm going to make my way up to Glendale this morning. I figured I'd start down here. It's going to be a wonderful day out. 80 degrees, a little humid. It's supposed to start storming tomorrow. So after I get done here today, I gotta go cut the grass. It looks like he is on the track closest to, but he's not blowing his horn, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this camera and we'll wait for the action to happen. Stay tuned, folks. Well, sitting there waiting for Connersville, but guess I'll get this guy coming. Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense to why things aren't moving here. Yep, he stopped. Why do they always stop? Maybe they see an anomaly or something. So that's a Sperry Truck, right? Sperry Trucks are designed for X-ray rail inspection. So that truck's going over the rails, constantly shooting X-rays at the rails, trying to inspect it for any fatigues, any fractures, anything that might hinder the age of the rail. So I don't know why they stopped. They always seem to stop. Now, that would explain why L425 is up there and stopped. There go the gates. Well, things are awful weird this morning, so I guess I'll cut the camera and I'll wait for something cool. Stay tuned. Well, now he starts honking his horn, indicate he's coming. We'll get him in action. Yep, that's about the only action moving right now. Well, I guess we'll keep standing by. Stay tuned, folks. Alrighty, folks, just a moment ago, L425 called out medium clear here in Wyoming, and I think they're also going to diverge to track 1. So their ditch lights are on and they are flashing. They are getting going. That engineer is notching it, getting it moving. Been kind of slow start, but hey, whatever. You know, that'll happen. It's a Monday morning. See if we can zoom in down there. As you can see, he is moving just ever so slightly. Getting going. All right, everybody, I cut the camera for a little bit, or paused it for a little bit just to let him get a little bit closer, and he is already getting closer. He is diverging. He's going to be on track 1 now instead of track 2, so he is moving it on over there in Wyoming at the crossovers. Boy, look at that. Locomotive back there spewing out black smoke, man. That Dash 9 is just spewing out black smoke. They're short. Yep. There goes Connersville. Every car is empty. And they'll get it down to the yard, switched out. They'll pick up a cut of full cars and they'll go back up towards Connersville and work. Well, the signal down there's still red. See what else we can get into here. Stay tuned, folks. Alrighty, folks, moved over to Lachland. There's a little bit of traffic jam over there on CSX, but we got stuff moving over here in Lachland, so we're gonna find out what we can get while we're here.
this one.
It's like pickup trucks in here. Empty auto racks. Most of these cars appear to be empty. Minus those auto racks that had cars in them, but alrighty, folks, there they go. I'm gonna keep standing by, see if we get anything at all. I'm pretty sure we will. So stay tuned for me. Alright, everybody. I'm in front of a Norfolk Southern train right now, but he is right behind me, and I am going to try to chase him through Glendale. I don't even care where this person goes. folks. There they go. Let's see what else we can get into here in Glendale. All right, everybody, moving up to Glendale finally. We got the gates going down here at Sharon Road. No runners, very little traffic. This should be M506. Track. Alrighty, folks, there goes M506. Destination Willard, Ohio, out of Queens Gate. Alright, got a little bit of a backup, but no worse for the wear. Alright, there to go around the bend, folks. Hopefully, that ain't the last of them. Stay tuned for me. Do not click away. Well, everybody, look at that, gate's going down. That's why. We will be filming over here until the sun gets majority overhead. This sun likes to mess with the camera. You all know that. Well, there goes Connersville. No cars, no nothing, just the locomotives. That's an awful weird thing. You never see just the locomotives going back north. Well, I guess they don't have a lot of work to do today for them, so there they go. Yeah, well, folks, they go around the bend. Stay tuned for me. Well, everybody, it seems the things have died down today, so I am headed for the house. You know, we can always come back out later and get more trains if at all possible, but hey, these things happen. That's the railroad. Things die out. Big deal. No, whatever. So, you know, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head back to the house in a little bit, and thank you guys for joining me. I really do appreciate it. But I'm going to go ahead and close this one out, y'all. Yeah, it started out kind of weird today, kind of slow, but like I said, that's the name of the game. That's the way things work with the railroads, man. Sometimes it doesn't work out the way you want it to, and you just got to deal with it. You just got to make do. Anyways, folks, like, comment, subscribe, share if you haven't done so already. Hit that little alert button for me. You'll get the notifications for when I post. And if you have more time, please watch another video, because every video you watch really helps my channel, helps it grow, and right now it needs all the help it can get, because I don't know what the heck YouTube is doing, but it is some crazy stuff. Anyways, folks, until we meet again, out there on the rails, have a good day.